We move on. So, if you look here on the Vanguard, Nigeria in revenue crisis with huge public debt. Adedeji, new FIRS boss. He says Nigeria in revenue crisis with huge public debt. Adedeji. Court admits FBI report claiming Momfa used iPhone for 6 billion naira fraud. That's a headline also on the Vanguard newspaper. This one says Sean baby buying, consult medical experts. FAAI persuades infertile couples. Okay. Those are some of the headlines you would see on the Vanguard newspaper. Let's see what we have on The Nation. This morning on The Nation newspaper, federal government, NLC, fruitful talks on palliatives to continue. That's how they put it here. Atiku Obi appeals raise concern over Supreme Court. You'd also see that on The Nation. Atiku Obi appeals raise concerns over Supreme Court's cases. FIRS recovers 4 trillion naira tax liabilities from NNPC Limited. And then this one here says, we won't tolerate bloodshed in Bayelsa, IYC tells politicians. And that's a major concern. And I think it's high time we really get to look into it and talk about it. And it's quite painful when I hear what's happening, because it's my state too. So you can imagine the concerns. But we hope that they conduct themselves properly ahead of the elections in a couple of months' time. Petrol importers, power firms behind anti-Akpabio plot. It's also on The Nation newspaper. The numbers to call are 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0007. Those are the numbers to call. The WhatsApp number is 0809 030 6416. And we'll take a few calls. We'll begin with Akanto, who is in Bori at the moment. Let's go. Akanto, please. Good morning. Straight to the point. Thank you.
Good morning once again, my friend. It's Andrew.
Go ahead.
Hi, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Very fantastic. Thank you. I'm great.
Yes, quickly, I think Group 1 against violence in upcoming election in Bayelsa.
Yes.
I think that is a very
That's the IYC, to be precise.
Yes, IYC, Joy Youth Council.
Yeah, Joy Youth Congress.
Yes, that is very fantastic. There's an update in Canada. Mareki, Wiki, Dumo, Biake. That is foreigners. Outsider will come to a particular market. They will come, the village will come, but that particular market remains in that village. So what am I talking about? Violence is not in the election. The important thing to that to not mention on the life of the people because of election. Is that actually we remain in the life or the stand of time in that particular area. So let us do the life of peace to the election. Election should not be a do or die. Then group condemned a viral video about SP Bako. I think we must condemn it. And the police hierarchy, the rank and file of police should step up their game to ensure that those involved, additional who involved, council chairman who condone this, captain of industry who aid and abetted this crime, those who house them should smoke out, all of them. And those people who are singing, dancing, I saw the bad video, they are dancing with guns. Where are those people? It shouldn't be of what happened some years ago where a person was declared wanted in some states in Nigeria, and those people are freely walking now on the street.
All right, Akanto, thank you very much. Let's go to Ida now in Nkoro. Ida, good morning.
Good morning. I want to thank you this morning. I want to talk about Opunabo Nkotaria statement that 2023 election, the gun they shoot is the gun the boys are using. I want to debunk that statement. 2023 election was very fair. I'm from Opopo Nkoro. Andon is closer to me. Ogun is closer to me. So whatever this is doing to Kana, if they are shooting gun in Kana, we are. If they are shooting gun in Andona, we are. So nobody shoot gun and nobody give those boys. No politicians give those boys guns. 2023 election was free and fair. That brought Governor Sim Fubara to become governor of Rivers State was free and fair. And the viral video, please, police should do something about that. I know Governor Sim is trying for security issue. God will bless him. Thank you very much. God bless. I remain on the from Nkoro.
Thank you very much. I think the best we would say to that is everybody with their opinions and their views and perspective about the elections. If you think that guns were not given, that's your own perspective. Another person is also entitled to think what he thinks, and Nkotaria is one of those who believes otherwise. But what's most important at the end of the day is that the people get development and insecurity is curbed. That's what's most important at the end of the day. Cookie Gam is in Rumolumeni. Good morning.
Andrew, good morning.
Welcome.
Andrew, federal government and NSA held the law yesterday.
I didn't get that. Federal government did what?
Meeting for their discussion. Let us take decision now. Let us take a decision. That's what I'm saying. People between us say that election of there was gun shooting. That's why it's gone for this voice time. And I was a man. Nkoro is a very far distance. Nobody will know who the city got on Nkoro. So nobody knows the city got at Antonin. Nobody knows the city got at Eleme or Tai. Nobody will come to tell us fabrication in River State now. This one that I saw video and I was humble. I'm not such a lot of my life that I was born. That's what those boys said never do. I was in since I was born about 50 to 60 years now. I was in my eyes, such a God. And the heart of civilian Andrew. We have gone the River State. I want to beg this CP. People say, Governor, do something on time now to give those ones for those ones. Those ones can run about a community. They can run down the state. They can run on the local government in a very short time because that's what I saw that they handle. See, today, I'm marvel about such a God in terms of the civilian. Have a good morning.
Good morning. And it still goes to say, we can only make speculations, and it has generally been the notion that politicians arm these people because of election purposes. But whether we've not been able to have some certified proof to show that, whether from a court or the police investigation arriving at the conclusion that, it was politicians that gave these persons the gun, and that's what they are now using. Secondly, in this country, we know people can get guns in many ways, one too many. For example, the video that's trending now of the wanted gangs, would you say politicians gave them that gun? We can't prove that. We don't know how they got the guns. Is also we know the level. There's a lot of things involved in this. So, like I said, what is ultimate? We are not the people who are being robbed, kidnapped, shot at, killed. Their concern is not who gave you gun or who did not give you gun. What they want is end this insecurity, provide good governance. That is their business. The argument of who gave gun or who did not give it or who is the one that is giving it, and I don't think it will change the current situation on the ground. Temple is in Rumomasi. Good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew. How are you doing this morning?
Very fine, thank you. Go on.
Yes, sir. I think in as much as I'm concerned, I will appeal to NSC to continue the talks with the federal government, ensuring and putting the interests of Nigerians, intact. Not only placing demand that will concern only the workers, because what the average workers does not make the entire list of all the Nigerians. What I want to appeal to the CP, does it mean that this viral video that is raising reactions that is even irritating, is there no way they can track this guy and make sure they are being dislodged and apprehended fast and quick as possible? Does it mean that intelligence gathering, as in terms of police putting all the proper looks and checks, and making sure that these guys are being looked into wherever they are being hiding, teaching us this unnecessary video as if they are acting fit? For me, I'm afraid that guys of this nature will, with great impunity, will continuously release a video as if they're acting movie. And the security agencies are adamant about it. You look at it, the DSS, the police, or even the Air Force, there is nothing we can do. Please, I'm appealing. Whatever they can do to make sure that
Temple,
these guys are being apprehended. Because the last time I checked, the police said they have arrested some persons. I believe those guys they have arrested so far don't even have connection in anything anything that pertains
All right,
to
Temple, thank you very much. I think you made your point. We'd have to let the police do their work. And I think it would be unfair to say, oh, the police are adamant about the video. Because just like the way we saw it, I'm sure they saw it. And I'm pretty sure they would be working with it and tracing whatever they can trace and doing whatever they have to do or need to do. And don't also forget that these people are wanted. And they know that they are wanted, which means they would also be on the run. But nobody can hide forever. You especially when human life is involved and a life has been taken, there's a law of natural justice. Aside the fact that we have the government who needs to enforce justice, nobody can run forever. So I think it's fair that we encourage the police and keep encouraging the police and give them time to continue. As long as we know that they are doing what they ought to do, which I believe they can't also come out and tell us this is what we are doing, this is how we're doing it for obvious reasons. I think it's better we encourage them at this point, as against saying they are adamant. You can't tell that they are adamant. You've not been to the state CID and saw that they're not doing anything. So let's be patient. It's disturbing. I saw the video too, and it's really disturbing. But it's the same way we've been seeing videos of terrorists every single time. And have you bothered to ask, how do they release these videos and yet they are still terrorists, they don't catch them? So let's just give it time, and let's give it time and continue to be positive and encourage the police to do their work and hope that it is done as soon as possible. Augustine is in Forces Avenue. Augustine, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Let me quickly comment on the issue raised by Nkotare. For me, I don't know if he claims that the election is the reason why the insecurity is rocking Abuja. I think the issue of insecurity is not only in Abuja. If I may say, there is no state in Nigeria as it is today that is not experiencing insecurity. It is claiming that it's because of an election. I think election is the reason why insecurity is rocking all over this country today, not only in Abuja. Election was conducted in other local government in Rivers State, Obia, Port Harcourt. Why is it that what is happening in Abuja is not happening in other local government in Rivers State? Why is it that it's not happening in Okrika? Why is it that it's not happening in Ogubolo? Why is it in only Abuja? We are only in Rivers State. We know the chief Tessie battling in Abuja. We know the rise of courtesan in Abuja before the general election. I don't know why we politicize everything in Rivers State. I don't know why issue that has to do with Rivers State must be politicized. Instead of us to talk about how to battle insecurity, then we have to politicize it. So, make a statement the way it will suit us. It's quite unfortunate that people who continue to run down this state in the media, continue to run down the economy of this state in the media. It's quite unfortunate.
Augustine, thank you very much.
For the masses.
All right, thank you, Augustine. Lugard is in a chair. Good morning, Lugard.
Andrew, good morning. Greetings from a chair to you.
Right, good morning. Go on.
Andrew, meeting between Labour and federal government ends in deadlock. I want to appeal to Labour leaders. Nigerians are looking up to you people. What we expected in voting for Ahmed Bola Tinubu, but it's not what Lugaman is seeing today. Because Mr. President, I campaigned for him, now surrounded himself with opposition. And the ideology of APC and the other political parties are not the same. I don't expect anything different from this government. On the issue of a viral video circulating the boys that beheaded the DPO, I was saying something, Andrew, you cut me off based on my comparison. And I begin to ask you, Israel people, are they not going to work? Plateau people, are they not going to work? They do. I want to say that the security situation in this state is alarming and calls for serious concern. Apart from we, opposition, that are making it known to people, the ruling party are not saying anything about the security situation in the state. So when I say the government has failed, I really mean what I'm saying. So for that,
right,
as a government that does not have all it takes to curtail the security situation, what we expect from the government is to throw the towel. So I want to appeal to Mr. Sim this morning to please, since you cannot handle the security situation in the state, you have to resign.
All right, let's go to Mile 3. Thank you very much. Good news is on the line. Lugard, you made your point. Good news. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man.
You're welcome.
Yes, let me add my voice in the show. Thank you. All of us are in River State. We also have River State election played out. When we are complaining, JPC are complaining, in Aba Road, we saw how in the video, the CCTV camera, we have some boys. We are bringing out arms from a Sienna. My brother, I was in the party secretary when some boys came with gun and were shooting with some PDP leaders. I was there, and they tried to join our flags. It's a video. Who gave them that gun? Why is it that the police has not gone after those boys who did those things, who they saw bringing out heavy guns from a box? Today, they are putting the problem on the head of CP 1 year to try to gratify those problems, which they caused. And in Ahoda, was it not in Ahoda that our own party leader was killed during the election? When Nkotara says that, is he lying? Having said that, let me talk about the issue of the NLC and the federal government. My sister, my brother, man, see, what they put in the eyes is what they put in the nose. The NLC complaining about the part of the National Union of Road Transport Workers that finished the election. And the police arrested those officials, detained them, and for no reason. I think the federal government should do the right. Let us have peace in this country.
All right, good news. Thank you very much.
Because I don't think they're taking money from anybody.
All right, let's go to Uche in Echie. Uche, Ken, good morning. Go ahead, good morning.
Yes, let me look at Labour and federal government meeting ends in deadlock. Like Labour said this morning, and I heard vividly, that they are ready for even more talks. While they are getting ready, I want to plead with them, they should be active and proactive so that they don't wear the clothes they've been wearing before this time, which people are criticizing them on. Then the viral video and its reaction. Please, I want to ask, like Ngotaria asked, does it mean that those who killed DPO making a viral video, dancing and singing, lost their conscience, or they don't have remorse? The answer is yes, it doesn't. Because if they do, if they have conscience and something of that nature took place, I believe by now they would have been on the run. But rather, they are singing, making viral video. And that took my attention to police. You declared their leader wanted, and they are singing, making viral videos, like you said, that they are not keeping move. Let me also believe you that they are doing something secretly about it. Please, the populace are waiting. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. The numbers to call are 08179230003. On WhatsApp, good morning. I'm texting with respect to what the previous caller said, that why is it only now that there's lots of insecurity. I want to tell him that the insecurity rose up again in University after the elections. Yes, I can proudly oppose that. What's going on in Auda is also what's going on in other parts of the state, especially the Arashi region. Example, Odwa is part of this. Itai from Rivers. Good morning. Doxology from Moji YKC. Someone said Peter Obi won the election in social media. Well, and lost in reality. My brother, Nigeria is really becoming a funny state. Still today, INEC has not been able to provide full details of how Mr. Tinubu won the election. The viral video of the gang that killed DPO, we not seen it from the angle that these boys are not under pressure. Those under pressure do not make videos. Anonobi Onyekachi KC sent that one in. This one says, good morning. Leadership of NLC should stand up to their expectations and take drastic action that affect the program and activities of the federal government. The general public, including working class and non-working class, are suffering. Okay, another message says, good morning, Andrew, glad to hear from you. Nigerians are waiting to see a positive result from the outcome of the NLC action with the federal government capacity. Well, Nigerians are waiting, of course. On Facebook, Obioma Noble says NLC and TUC should form a formidable force against the impunity and hardship that this government is bringing on the citizens. Thank God Ability says federal government and NLC are not sincere to Nigerians. Chile Edwin says Peter Obi should stop distracting Nigerians with unnecessary mischief and sweet nothing at the tribunal, as the tribunal has said it all. Clever Sonny says insecurity Rivers State started in 2023. Okay. Patrick Amadi says the killers of GPO in Auda and the video, that is an initial gra. I want to encourage Nigerian police to put more efforts. Justice must prevail. Okay. Walter is in Rukbaku this morning. Hello, Walter. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother Andrew.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, the NLC had their lock meeting with the federal government representatives. But I was not expecting anything good will come out from NLC, because they have failed this country, and we, the populace, so we kept quiet. Doesn't mean that we'll be sitting down and folding our hands. Why not public come out? That NLC, you see, Andrew, people we are, in fact, not people, we are suffering from petrol subsidy, and that's because where this government started to fail, and they will continue to fail unless that fuel scarcity, fuel system is being corrected. Look at gas. Gas, I told you, I've been buying 13,000 tons. After 2-3 days ago, I bought 17,000.
How many kg?
20 kg. I used to buy 13,006. Before then, it was 10,000 something. 2 days ago, I bought it 17,000. I told you I converted my chain for my business, So, and we don't have light. In my place here in El Popoto, I continue to say, in fact, this government, they have failed, whether you like it or not. They have failed.
All right, Clinton is in Bori. We'll take a call from Clinton before we wrap up. Clinton, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I want to use the point to play with NSC to try to be flexible when they're negotiating with the federal government. They should also put into consideration that not all Nigerians are workers. That if they are making demands, to ensure that it affects the common man in terms of price of commodities in the market. Then on the viral video, Andrew, if you're under pressure, if you're being declared wanted, I don't think you'll be comfortable enough to make a viral video, These boys are comfortable. They are in their locality. They are within the same confine, that environment. But the security agencies are every day playing to the gallery, telling us what we want to hear, and they are doing nothing about it. It's very unfortunate. Like at the statement of Kotara, it's not far from the truth. In the last election, we went to Ahoda to campaign. It was these same boys that attacked us. So I think the security agencies will be up and doing and not coming to media and be giving us excuses. Thank you.
All right, Clinton, thank you. On X, a few messages. At CK Onero says, on the viral video, the boys are not perturbed because of the backing they have. At Kenneth EB says, federal government has failed in managing numerous demands made by NLC to reduce hardship from their palliative that will cause more pains to Nigerians. And then this one, okay. I think that's the much we can take this morning on the newspaper review. Thank you very much. Business news comes up at 7 after the commercial. Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to 92.